question. Oh, you get money, well, how are you spending it? Is this your passion or is it about Benjamins? Is it about cash or the fact that you didn't quit? Talk to me, let's sip on some wine. Discussion about future, the past and the grind. What's an excuse when it's last on your mind? I love what you do, may I ask for your time? Talk to me.
Welcome to the Talk to Me podcast. It's a podcast that provides viewers with the latest news on controversial topics, gender war questions, and a multitude of hypotheticals. I'm your host, Don Worm, sitting here with Mehdi and AJ. Let's get it.
Yep.
Let's go.
What's good, y'all?
What's popping, man? What's the dill pickles?
And the trio. It's been about 4 weeks now since we had this trio.
Back to end the year with a bang.
Hey, way to end it.
That shit's. I heard he put in his 2 weeks.
My
That boy putting in his 2 weeks.
man.
Hey, all right, I'm gonna see you.
Put in the 2 weeks. Yeah, at least it wasn't a day before, right?
Yeah. How you been, AJ, man? The streets been asking about you.
Hey man, I had some stuff I had to get in alignment, but we good, bro. Everything's good down here. Transitioning, figuring shit out down here in Atlanta. But just been good. Can't complain. Yeah, man. Can't complain at all. How y'all boys been? How's life?
Hey man, life is good. Been better. Omicron got me. I guess who did it not get?
He was out here.
Yeah,
boxing.
I was in COVID protocols, as the sports would like to call it. I was in COVID protocols for about maybe like 8 days.
Safety protocol. They don't even say COVID.
Yeah.
You say health and safety. Health and safety.
Right. Yeah, man. Hey, I'll tell you what. After all this Omicron stuff and these like rules and what to do, what to not to do, oh man, the government looks bad,
bro.
Oh, they look bad.
We gonna jump in right there?
They look stupid. They look like
bro,
they don't know what they're doing.
If you're like, I think if you're triple vax, you only gotta like quarantine for 5 days.
If you're boosted, and you don't show symptoms, you don't gotta quarantine, even if you test positive.
That's OD.
Asthmatic or whatever the fuck that word.
The asymptomatic. Asthmatic.
That boy can't breathe. He got asthmatic. The asthmatic.
Milk.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And then like after Omicron shows up, the CDC want to come out. Oh, quarantine is from now 10 days to 5 days. This is that. All right, yeah, okay. You guys don't know what y'all doing.
When I seen they said LeBron had that joint and he came back 2 days later, that's when I knew. I was like, all right, yo, wow.
It's all about the money, dog.
All about the money, man. But that's a crazy thing. Like, look at college football right now. All these players getting COVID and they're canceling the bowl game. So a lot of people losing money.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like for example, like the Barstool Sports Bowl. I don't know if they went on with it, but like Dave Portnoy, he's a pretty vocal guy on media. And this was supposed to be his like first year with this ball, and they're trying to cancel it because of COVID. And Dave Portnoy is like, he's always been like a fuck COVID type thing, like go on with your life, like it's not that serious,
right?
And he's like saying like, oh, they're doing this on purpose, they don't want me to succeed and stuff like that, stuff like that, the Dave Portnoy type of thing. But like, hey, I feel for him. I mean, I get another team. I don't know.
Damn,
just get the ball going.
There's been at least like I think 3 or 4 ball games that's canceled. I mean, the NHL hockey was canceled for 10 days, completely canceled for 10 days. First night is tonight. I had to little sprinkle on little teams here and there. First day back, see what they made.
I haven't even looked at sports the same. Like we was betting back and forth.
Damn, who are you? I don't know who you are anymore. Hey, you know what? Hey, there's been guys that we've been placing bets on, we don't even know where they came from.
I was like, why would I do that?
There's this guy named Max Truss on Miami.
I know. Oh yeah, Max. Yeah, is he going crazy?
Bro, what is he going crazy? One night we bet on him 25 plus. My man gets 27.
Also,
I do forget.
yeah,
Like
Max
that.
would never do that.
Nah, it's crazy though. Like these players don't get the opportunity beforehand because there's star players already in the league. They're already doing their thing, their season and stuff like that. So these younger players don't even get their chance.
Yeah, it's about to
And
be over
again,
because KD and Kyrie cleared health and safety protocols.
health and safety protocols.
It's about to get scary. And James is back into shape. Yeah. Okay, but enough about the basketball stuff. Let's talk about stuff that keeps
Last thing about it goes to show you there's I think it was dude Aaron Gordon or somebody in the NBA got COVID 3 times this season. So with that, like, oh, I got antibodies, that's bullshit now.
In one season?
Yeah, it was like it's 2 or 3. I don't know who the fuck it was.
Nah.
Like with the facts, my
Man, I was thinking I was about to be good for 6 months.
Yo, this is our last episode of 2021. Okay. One more time for people in the back. Time for my people in Spain. That's right, in Spain. I see y'all out there.
Wow.
All right, so look. So we're gonna talk a lot about 2021. This has been a hell of a year for the better, for worse, for people. To me, this has probably been the longest year of my life. This is a long ass year. So I just want to pop things off with what is y'all favorite moment or just most memorable moment that you will not forget about 2020? I got anything?
2021.
Yeah.
Are you talking about us personally or just what happened?
You could be selfish, you cannot be selfish. Whatever you
Ooh.
like. It's your world. I'm just shitting it.
I caught before Omarion came in this joint icebox, and I did catch COVID down in Mexico. So that was
Sick ass week.
bro.
Too.
I was supposed to come back. I had to stay in Mexico for an extra 2 weeks.
Wait, when was this?
That was pretty much my introduction to the pod. I was down there chilling, and I was like, "Yo, you wanna hop on the pod one time?" Bro, I was on the pod like every week because I had nothing else to do but sit in the room.
There
Yeah,
we
if
go.
you want to go look at those, it's a nice little clean background. Looks like a hotel room. Yeah, I was stuck. So
That was sick. Yeah, you ain't forgetting that one.
yeah, shout out COVID.
Damn, favorite moment. Shit. I don't know. I would say that I'm gonna be selfish. I'm gonna say my little travel run from between June and August, where I hit maybe like 7 countries. So that was
Went on
that
a
was
world
good.
tour.
Yeah, I went to Egypt, Lebanon, Hungary, Serbia, Czech Republic. I was obviously in Jordan. And dang, what was the other country? Fuck. I don't know. I had COVID test from Belgium. I was never in Belgium. Don't ask me how I got that. But yeah, that's how I went through the different countries, change the COVID test, get it here from there, get my boy to get it. I had one from Germany. Never went to Germany. I had one. So I felt like I went everywhere. But yeah, that was probably my best moment. It was a busy 2 months. And a couple of them were spontaneous. It was like, I found out a couple of guys were going on a Tuesday for the following weekend, and I ended up booking my flight on Wednesday. So it was like a quick, book my flight Wednesday, went on Friday. So that was good.
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
it felt like that felt like a long run. Like me witnessing it on IG. If that was
it was a long. It was. I mean, it wasn't like back to back, but it felt like it was.
yeah.
Felt like it was.
That was a good thing I could witness too, just looking at that.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm not so hard. His fucking muscles popping out of his shirt. Shit, that boy said he been to Africa, motherfucking Europe, Antarctica. God damn. I ain't do none of that.
What you got, Don? What was the memorable moment for you this year?
I don't want to highlight it, but I think this is something that we'll never forget, especially like the history books. When the Proud Boys and Trump and them stormed the
Oh, at the Capitol?
That was crazy.
No, that was actually OD. Yeah. I was like, this ain't real.
Was that this year?
Yeah.
Exactly. Look how long this year is.
Shit.
I had just to look at that, just seeing all those Caucasian people just fucking storming the Capitol. No one gets shot. Nothing. That is just insane.
And we're talking about technically the most secure building
Yeah.
in the
They
U.S.
was out there cool. They weren't even out there. They was in there. They was in the Capitol.
And you got to take stuff.
Literally.
I mean, you can take it two ways here. The one, they let them do what they needed to do because they had all these weapons. I mean, what is it going to be, a complete shootout between all these officers and these other guys? Or you see, you let them go, or you have a shootout. You can see it those ways.
Guns didn't need to be there. They could have shot. You know what they were shooting protesters with?
Oh yeah, like the rubber bullets and stuff. Yeah.
And shit like
Yeah, but they got the real ammunition though. Then they're gonna fire back.
Who had the real ammunition?
I'm assuming the protesters.
Oh, they could have, but I don't know. I think it could have been handled a little bit better, but they just
Absolutely.
planned riot probably ever in the world. Like
I can't wait to see what it looks like in like the history books, because you know I wonder what people that look at history books now that live through it and they be like, "Oh, they lying."
yeah. Oh,
Yeah, you really think about it. You think about like the history books, your kids going to school to learn about stuff in the US, like 15, 20 years from now, what are they going to be learning?
They gonna learn about COVID.
The new black plague. And
A big famine went down in America called COVID-19.
COVID-19. Omicron.
Little Don Worm, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, Dad, did you catch it? Nah.
I beat the case. You know what I'm saying?
The system on a thou wow.
You know what? It's crazy that every conversation we have, COVID has to get put in the middle, regardless of what we're talking about. We could be talking about something completely different in another ballpark, and COVID will magically appear into the conversation.
Make that John Wayne.
It's taken over these last 2 years. I think it's taken over.
Yeah. Everyone at least come in contact with it or got it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, I don't know about the Black Plague. I used to cheat on my history in all my history. Shout out to Corey Shanks. But this shit was unreal. We were not prepared for it. We've never heard of anything like this. I was like, yo, we be back in 2020, and then we'll get off of this. I was like, yeah, we'll be back to normal in September 2020 when it hit in March. And here we are.
Shit, I thought it was April. I thought it was a 3-week thing, leaving work. I'll be back in 3 weeks and call it a day. Way off. We even made bets. We made bets to the point of when we're coming back. Some people said April, some people said May, some people said August. Yeah. Shit, none of us were right.
My mom's been work from home ever since.
God bless.
Let's get into, this is a weird switch over, but fuck it. What do y'all got for song of the year? Y'all can throw out some. Y'all got song of the year. It could be any genre.
Going through my Apple Music replay, I'm just gonna go strictly off what I was listening to. I got top of the list. Crazy with like 70, I think it was like 74 plays. I got Mardini, Talk My Shit.
Hey, that's a quick one because that just came out.
Yeah,
so I got that at 74 plays. Behind that was Lemon Pepper Freestyle with the boy Drizzy.
That's our boy. Hold up. How you spell all that? Give him a shout.
Oh, Mardini, Mardyny.
What's the song again?
Talk My Shit.
Talk My Shit.
Find that on all streaming platforms.
For shit show. That shit go crazy. But yeah, that was top of the list. Apple Music replay. I mean, we can dive into sections, genres. I had Lemon Pepper Freestyle because the boy, gotta listen to the boy. Him and Rose did that thing, and then towards the end, gotta have some R&B. Had Ari Lennox. She dropped a song called Pressure. Go give that a spin.
Oh, that's
yeah.
Hey, who is it? I don't even know who you're talking about. Pressure.
Ari Lennox.
Ari Lennox. I got it. Yep, I got it.
Pressure. Yeah, that's the one right. Hey, that right there.
Right, Pressure.
Yeah, that's
anytime there's no music, man. New music, send it over, baby.
Oh, bet. Yeah, bet.
Yeah, we got a little 2.5, 3 week lifetime span with these songs.
Exactly. I'll be
Yeah.
trying. I try to keep up with like most of the stuff, but I find myself reverting back to like old music too, though.
And
Like
that's the
2000s.
crazy part. That's the crazy
Yeah.
part.
So I try and keep up with the new stuff, and then here today, gone tomorrow type shit. But that gives you a little mixture, a little up and coming artist. The Boy, of course, and a little R&B. Giveon was up there, of course. You gotta listen to Giveon, but yeah, man, I had a good mix. I ain't gonna lie.
Like that.
I don't know. I don't know a song of the year for me. I don't. It's like I be listening to songs all year. That's probably not that it even come. Not that it came out this year. Like like what you just said. I'd be listening to older songs and stuff. I'm trying to look through my playlist. There's one song I fuck with hard. That a friend told me about. Intimidated by Kaytranada.
Okay.
Oh, I heard. Yeah.
Kaytranada, Intimidated Kaytranada. It's got that like vibe where like it's not that many words, but it's got a good like flow and vibe and like beat to the song. So that I would say that's tops on my list for this year. That just recently came out in November.
I think I got that on my sleepers journal.
Y'all hear me clear?
Yeah, I definitely got that on my sleepers playlist.
There we go. Yeah, we could hear you fine, but sometimes you break off.
Get a little closer. You said Catch Her
Yeah, Kaytranada, Intimidated.
Yeah, it's featuring her. Yeah, that John. Yeah, John. All right.
Okay. I just can't smell it.
And I have been going to, for friendship mainly because I don't really listen to that type of music on a regular basis. But I saw Zoo performed in New York. He's more of like a house techno. But hey, I'll tell you what, it's a different vibe than what any of us listen to.
Yeah.
But caught me off guard when it comes to like that type of house music. He had a full band. He had a guitarist, a drummer. He sings. He's a DJ. I mean, it was everything in one, and it was pretty dope. Zoo, ZHU, that was pretty dope. I saw Sonny Fedora and Dom Dalla, but those I can't listen to that every day. It's like a go with your friends type thing, enjoy the night, and that's it.
nice little vibe.
Yeah, and you gotta be you gotta be on a couple things, but
yeah, you gotta
be flowing.
That clear though. That clear. You're not on those things.
No.
You're drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
Just looking out for you, Maddie. She said.
Right.
Looking out for
I don't do that. I don't do that stuff.
You don't.
I think everyone knows I don't do it, so I think we're in the clear with that.
No, speculate.
Hey, man.
You're right, though. You're right.
I think I got the people's favorite, the people's champ as far as the song. I think song of the year, hands down, personally, is Essence by WizKid.
No, I ain't even. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was a vibe.
Hip hop wise, I'm going Pooh Shiesty, Back in Blood.
Oh, you going with bangers? Okay, I hear you. What
So
else?
what's your Essence? The one with Bieber or the original one?
No,
I'm looking at it. Is WizKid and Thames?
Yeah, that right there.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
That
Back
right
in Blood, Shiesty, and then the reggaeton, like Spanish Latina vibe. I'm going Pepas by Farruko. That
Yeah, that's the one right there. Yeah, okay.
There we go.
Yeah,
I mean,
those are my three. Obviously, I got a couple more, but
We should do a Talk to Me playlist 2021. We all put our little music together type shit.
We're gonna put the list out there. I got a solid list. We can all do like 5 and 5 and post that joint for the people.
But yeah, I'm with that. I like that.
But nah, that's a solid.
wait, did he say Pepas?
Yeah,
That's the one, right? That's the one he just said. Yeah, that one. That one's a big one for sure.
yeah. The Spanish clubs, they be going crazy.
Mm.
I first heard that, I said, "What the fuck is this?"
It's only going. That's only damn you going.
He drops. That's a little twerk. No twerk after that. But all right. So what are y'all? What was a monumental sports moment this year?
All right, we're gonna go with bad.
Okay, we can do bad and good.
Wait, hold
Okay.
on. Bad was that this year, man? Actually, man, I can't even.
Yeah, we can do upset and whatever the fuck. And, so-
Bad was at Atlanta losing, man. I thought we was gonna get there last year. We had a good run. Challenge the boys. You know what I'm saying? People got hurt late in the semifinals. It was one of them. No, we got to the finals. Yeah, it was painful, bro. It was painful. But you live and you learn. We'll get back there. Hopefully, probably not this year, probably next year. But we'll get back there soon.
Atlanta got other things to work. I think with the sports world, you guys got a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot going on right now.
I mean, y'all been making it to the championship, but can't finish. Can't.
Shout out to the Braves. I didn't watch them, but they got it done. So them positive. I can't recall anything that was like super good. So I'm just gonna go with college players in the NIL able to get their bread.
And high school. That's lit.
Yeah, high school too.
Go
ahead.
Perfect. Like with the money thing, the NIL stuff. Look at the guy, the number one recruit that went to Jackson State.
Wow.
When we had this discussion, I don't know which podcast it was. We had this discussion. People are going to start going to schools regardless of what the school brings or how good they are.
They realize they're the brand.
He got paid $3 million to go to Jackson State.
Oh, that's what they don't talk about. Wow.
They didn't say that.
How can you do that?
So check this. Let me confirm this. Before I start rapping.
All right.
So this player who pretty much, I don't know if he was the number one recruit, number two recruit.
Number one, Travis Hunter. Number one.
Okay, Travis Hunter. Number one recruit typically goes to the Alabamas, the Georgias, the LSUs, Texas, stuff like that. Penn State, Michigan, whatever. This guy decided to go to a HBCU, historically black college, for anybody who doesn't know, Jackson State, and the head coach there is Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders, before Jackson State, had, I guess, business relations with Barstool Sports. Barstool Sports signed this recruit to a contract, and Barstool Sports and Deion Sanders got a deal with each other. So that's what got Travis Henry into Jackson State.
If Deion started a wave, bro,
100%.
Something's about to happen. Because I saw Hugh Jackson, who was an NFL coach. He's at I don't want to say the name. It might be Morgan State, but he's at one of the HBCUs coaching football. If he starts getting some of these guys, because a lot of guys already are trying to, like, when they're finished, they're going to go into coaching. If they can start getting all these players, former NFL players, getting into the HBCU and bringing these guys like, yo, we've been here. We know what it takes to get there, and now you can back it with money. It might get scary, at least for football. I don't know about any other.
But that's what we were talking about. It's going to get iffy when it comes to money. I mean, now that they could do this, it's fine. I mean, totally fine. It's legal.
Yeah.
But it's just like it changes the game.
For sure.
But if money was not involved, it probably would have been the dumbest thing for him to go to the school.
Yeah.
$3 million is a lot.
Mills is crazy.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I think he signed. Well, not signed. He didn't sign his letter yet, but he was committed to Florida State and decommitted.
Yeah. But to go off of what Mehdi said, if he's number one, he going to the NFL regardless. But I'll agree with you if he was not like number one. Let's say if he was like close to top 100, like 90.
Nah, you can't even say that, bro. You can't even
automatically going because
no way, bro. You don't have.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, number one recruit typically yes. Probably the percentage is high, but let's say top 10, for example. You look at recruiting class, you can be like, where does this guy go? I would say of the top 10, only 3 or 4 succeed in the NFL. And he ain't getting better at Jackson State, dude. So Alabama, man, Jonathan Allen, number one example. Each time I feel like I have this conversation, I always mention Jonathan Allen. I played against Jonathan Allen in high school. My man was tall, lanky, a defensive end. He was 6'3". I don't know how tall he is, 6'3", 6'2", whatever. Probably weighed 170 pounds. My man went to Alabama, freaking gained 130 pounds or whatever. You got him as a freaking Pro Bowler in the NFL, not because he went to Jackson State. It's because he went to Alabama because of their program and gained all that weight, got better, and stuff like that.
You don't think Deion can build that same program?
Deion Sanders just lost to South Carolina State in
That's
a game. All right.
This is their first year though. This is first year, right?
Second.
They were eight.
I mean, they went 11-1 this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
They went
mean,
11-1 this year.
that's damn near.
But wait,
like,
so is
crazy
Jackson
progress.
State a Division I AA school or is it Division I single A?
No, I don't think it's single A.
That's another problem. I'm not going there. I mean, he's going there because he got paid.
Oh yeah. Sure. And Deion.
Yeah.
And Deion.
Yeah, for sure. If it was any other coach, fuck no.
Look, don't be surprised if he transfers.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if he transfers after 1 year or 2 years.
He goes there, gives the recognition to the school,
Yeah,
figures out it's not the route, and gets up out of there.
Who knows?
That's
Yeah.
gonna suck.
All right, so I guess I'll do mine really quick. I'll definitely go with bad moment, not a bad moment, but I will go with what is the word for it? Very let's go with surprising. That's a horrible word to go. But when we seen the matchup that we've been wanting forever, it was almost just like seeing Kobe versus LeBron. You know, that matchup that we wanted to see, but we never got. So when we seen Tom Brady versus Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, and Patrick Mahomes, it wasn't his fault, it was the offensive line fault, but he shit the bed. I think that was very hopefully
disappointing.
Yeah, that was, let's go with
Disappointing.
it's another word, but we'll go with disappointing. I think that was crazy.
I think the word you're looking for is underwhelming.
Yeah, look at that. Boy.
Underwhelming. It was an underwhelming Super Bowl as hype as it was before.
The shootout, Patrick Mahomes was supposed to be like the best quarterback ever. Tom Brady comes in that bitch and says, "Not today."
Not today.
So I will go with that. And then as far as the dopest thing, I'm gonna go with Giannis winning this championship. Because it was a small town. I mean a small what is it?
Small market city with a team.
That's not like in your big places like it's big cities as far as like LA, Miami, Boston, normally those win. So I think him winning that was pretty dope. Because it goes to show you can't stay with the same team and win. So that definitely gave the small programs, not programs, but small teams some hope.
One thing we gotta mention, even though it was fresh, in terms of best sports moment of the year, Steph Curry getting the record for 3-pointers.
Oh yeah.
That just happened. What was that? A week ago? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Beat out Reggie Miller and Ray Allen. I think Ray Allen, recently.
I think it'll be broken.
What was that?
Do y'all think it'll ever be broken within the next 20 years?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say no because Steph Curry still has another 5 years in the NBA.
He's about to run this joint up. He's about to run this record. Up.
He has still 5 more years, but the game is changing. You never know later on. I mean, you got players scoring 6-7 threes a game sometimes. So
Either way, like Draymond Green said, if somebody break it, still ain't a better shooter than I think it'll happen.
I'm gonna say no.
Because the attempts are going a lot up. Because they said he was averaging like 7 shots. Right now, he's averaging like 7 or 8 a game for his career. Dudes are doing that their first year. You know what I'm saying? Second year.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so I mean, like, all right, so put it that way, real quick, not make it a sports podcast. But if he's the greatest shooter, right, and you saying that the game is evolving, even if somebody breaks his record, it's a different game because they're taking more shots.
Yeah.
It's not. Do we give more credit to a Ray Allen, to a Reggie Miller, the team took 5 threes a game?
Yeah.
And he had the record for however long he had it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just give credit to the old heads. Not me being an old head and shit. I'm the youngest out here, but the game is evolving. Everybody has their generation. He is the greatest shooter of this generation for shit show.
All right. So memeable moment what is y'all favorite memeable moment or whatever, however y'all want to take that?
I'm gonna go ahead. Are you talking about memes?
Yeah, memeable moment or just
take it away, big.
I'm gonna take the first one before someone steals it, but it's gotta be Bernie Sanders sitting outside with his little mittens, legs crossed.
That really got the year started off crazy.
Arms crossed with the face, with the mask. Oh, that was going all over everything. It was, and that's crazy. The internet is so quick with it.
Too quick.
And especially Twitter. Twitter's undefeated. I don't know why people don't not get back on it or are not on it because
Yeah, it makes no sense why you would never be on Twitter.
And the funny thing is, all the memes that show up on IG are from Twitter.
Exactly.
So
you screenshot it and put it on IG.
You put it on IG. So yeah, Bernie Sanders meme got to be number one.
That was big. I was looking at some of them. I think that's been sitting with me for right now has been the red flags. I don't know if that's a meme or not. But bro, when that came out, it was like even to this day, like right now, you be like, red flag.
Red flag.
It's like so that joke right there, that really took a hold of the internet for a little bit. I would go with that.
It's still there.
Yeah.
It's strong. It's
Red flag, green flag, all that. Yeah. That one was big.
I'll go.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Shout out to my guy, the problem child. Jake Paul knocked out Nate Robinson. That was a funny one.
Oh, that was a good meme.
Him getting knocked
Bro,
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, that was actually a really good one.
and that motherfucker that knocked out 4 people all in 1 year. That was pretty dope to see his like little come up and how he finessed the whole system.
Yeah, he really is like knocking out a whole bunch of black people, bro.
Crazy.
Somebody got to take a stance.
Le'Veon Bell better sit his ass down.
Another.
Yeah, I feel. Do you think we'll ever get him fighting a boxer?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
This is what everybody keeps saying. He was about to fight Tommy.
You're about to fight Tommy Fury.
Oh, okay. Here, I heard this hypothesis, this scenario. Let's take a step back. I heard hypothetically, he makes so much money. No. I'm not saying he's not a good boxer. I'm not saying he can't box because obviously you got to be able to box to knock a nigga out. So I give him his credit. But I heard hypothetically from a source that he could be making so much money doing these meme fights. It's like, what's the point of tarnishing it by potentially losing to a real boxer? Not saying that he will, or not saying he can beat them. It's just that, we set up these meme fights where you get like some hyped up thing going on. You make so much cash and I'm paying you to get paid. Why stop?
All right. You want me to handle this?
Yeah. Go ahead. And before you step in, Jake Paul is having issues with his head. He came out and said that. And that's probably another reason why he don't want to fight real people.
Oh, no. So look, boom. Look. So just like with boxing, right? Nobody was taking Jake Paul serious. Why would an actual boxer, professional boxer, fight Jake Paul?
Exactly.
There's probably within the contract they can't do it, just like UFC fighters. So
Okay.
it's a stipulation that people don't know about. 2, like I said, well, same with 1. People wasn't taking him serious, but now he's starting to knock. He knocked Tyron Woodley out twice. Now people want to say, "Oh, why didn't he fight real boxers?" Fucking 3 months ago, they were saying he couldn't fight. Now he's too good for the competition. Like y'all gotta pick one. That's
that's what's gonna happen. This is what you're gonna get.
Bro.
did 3.
Look, and then he's gonna fight a boxer. He's gonna fight.
Real boxer. He said he made more than any professional athlete this year. That's
why would I fight a real boxer? Nigga, I'm gonna knock somebody out.
I'll
be good.
100%. 100%. Why fight a boxer when you're getting all this money? Why? You don't need it. You don't need to prove anybody. You don't need to prove anything. Why you gotta prove? You ain't a boxer. Who cares?
He'll get knocked out next year. It'll happen.
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm on the opposite side of the team. I'm waiting for him to get knocked out. I mean, kudos to him. Kudos for him for winning and all that, but I can't wait. I'm one of them dudes that tune in just to see what happens.
This is what Jake Paul said. Then we're gonna get off of Jake Paul because I could talk about Jake Paul.
Yeah, that's your guy.
This is what he said in the Tyron Woodley versus Jake Paul. Like how they do the meetups and they was talking.
Yeah.
They said, "What's gonna happen if you lose?" He was like, "Oh, I don't lose. I don't think about that. And if I do lose, it's a lesson. Yada yada yada." But this is what he said. This was some fire shit. He said, basically, don't quote me.
Yeah,
He said, no matter what the outcome, I win.
Yeah,
I'm getting this bread.
Exactly.
What he said. He said,
I fuck with him for that.
I made a fuck ton of money and it's a lesson.
Yeah,
so, motherfucker winning.
Yeah, shout out to him. That was a great business move. Because I don't even tune in for him. Oh, I tune in to see him on the ground. Never happened.
My guy don't get knocked out. He knocked niggas out. All right. Anyways, last thing. What did you guys learn about yourself or others, or something that you would, tell people to look out for? Something that you learned this year in 2021.
Maddie, would you like to go first?
Nah, you go first. Let's hear from Dom. Let's hear from Dom, baby. Dom.
Hey, Dom, start us up.
Let's
big
hear from
dog.
Dom.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go.
I got a lot of answers, but I'll just go with one. One way that I'll be moving forward, something that I'll be going into 2022 with, is I'm not gonna be as available as I used to be. Like saying yes to everything. Oh, I can make it here, I can make it there, or I can do this, I can do that. Like I tell people all the time, like just coming from a single man aspect. When you're single at this age, this is the only time you don't have to, no one's dependent on you. You don't have to take care of anyone. You don't have to respond to anyone at any time. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever the fuck you want. So why not capitalize while you got this time? You know what I'm saying? This is the only time in your life after you get out of college, all you got to do is worry about your career and what you want to do for the rest of your life. So I'm about to really tap in it's 2022 with the podcast, what I got going on the side and my career. So it's about to be a different Dom in 2022. That's all I got for you.
I like that.
That's good. That's good.
Man, give yourself a horn. Give yourself a let's. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself something. That was good right there. That was.
Let's go.
Yeah. No, that was actually really good. That's something that I think we could all take as men take heed to. I guess I'll go. I think what I learned about myself this year. Okay, we'll go with this one. I think I've learned how to keep moving forward. Failing forward is the quotable there.
Oh,
There's been it's been a crazy year if I actually like sit back and think about it, which reading this book, The 15 Laws of Invaluable Growth, one of them is just like sitting back and reflecting. Definitely would do that at the end of the year. But just thinking about like from the beginning where I went, I've been to multiple states, I went to countries, chasing the dream, you know what I'm saying? And not that they failed, but it's been lessons. So like hasn't hit, but still continue to go. And hopefully start 2022 comes to fruition. Took a year. You expect it to happen sooner, but when it comes, you'd be happy that you went on the journey. So failing forward has been the life lesson of 2021. I
like that. No, that's good. No.
Yeah.
Dom and AJ definitely said some good things. I would say, I'm going to go on a personal one. I think the biggest thing for me this year of what I learned is I got to less worry about what other people think on what I do and what I decide to do, how I do things, why I did it and stuff like that. You don't got to prove anything to anybody. If you want to do something, just go ahead and do it regardless of what other people think. Even if it's wrong, failing forward, if it's wrong, you'll learn, and you just got to keep going. And life is short. Obviously, everyone knows that. If you don't want to regret stuff you don't do, because I think that's worse than things you end up doing. I definitely regret a lot of things I didn't do, but obviously everything happens for a reason. But definitely moving forward, I'm gonna worry less on what people think.
I like that.
That's definitely one of mine for sure. Because to go back on the yes shit, like sometimes I'd be saying yes just because, like, man, I want them to know that I fuck with. Like, for instance, not to throw Messina under the bus, but Sunday, because like in 2022, I'm saying no to this. Sunday, long story short, I took an Addy. I just got back from coming back home. I took an Addy. So much shit I'm working on. I'm working at the house, and she hits me up. She says, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm on Addy, so I'm focused and shit.
Locked in.
Like, hey, I'm in Arlington. You should come out or some shit like that. I was like, oh, okay. I'm actually working. I can't. And she guilt trips me. This is my last day in Virginia. I'm about to move back to Tampa. Come on, come. And I'm like, all right, motherfucker. So I go, I fucking drink a little bit. I didn't stay as long as I obviously wanted to, but I ended up leaving after like 3 hours. But that fucked up my whole, like, you know, what I was gonna do. I got half of the shit done, but I didn't really fully do what I needed to do. You know,
the Addy worn off.
Average to being great. You know what I'm saying? How do I keep telling myself I'm gonna do this? I got that many goals, you know, so many goals I want to reach. You letting little, you know, little small things distract you. It's not like I'm never gonna see Messina again. I could have easily said no.
Right.
Know? So practicing, you know, saying no will be practiced a lot this year for sure.
So anybody watching, if you ask him and he say no, just one is a heads up.
He on one. He on one.
He let you know in advance.
All right, y'all got anything else for the people?
No, man, I think it was good. We finished with the trio to finish out the year, man. Finish strong.
Yes.
Here's to more
Great conversations. And hey man, finish them off with the Rap and the Trap one last time for 2021.
Everyone.
All right, last thing. We will be coming a little bit more in live. And that was kind of nasty. But but yeah, so we'll be doing, you know, episodes a little bit more in live. We're about to be doing mukbangs and stuff like that. We got a special one coming up within the next month. Special guest. But yeah, so if you haven't followed us, make sure you follow us on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Google Podcasts, motherfucking Instagram, motherfucking Facebook.
All of them.
We're gonna say Twitter again, goddammit. And all right, it's a wrap. Thank you for watching. Talk to
Man.
Let's go.